Yo, 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 what's good? What's good? This your boy, DJ Cree. Man, back with another episode of 50 Cent Goes at the World. Um, Now I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Uh, I don't like this 50 Cent. I rock with 50 Cent. I rock with his hustler, persona. I rock with everything he do as far as, you know, flipping, the drug money to the music money, all the way to the entertainment, TV, and it's commendable. But 50 Cent is one petty mother effer. And thank you guys for tuning in, man. I'm trying to stream 10 in the morning and 10 at night. So if y'all ain't catching me, it's cause if I don't go in exactly around 10 to 11, then you probably won't see me. And also I'm gonna try to do my music show um after I do my night show. So my music show would be at night. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Um and for the people that's showing up, I believe I can. Let me pull up um my chat. I believe I can see some of y'all in my chat. You know what I'm saying? The people who watching on Twitch. And let's see. Okay. Yeah. The people who will be watching literally on Twitch and YouTube. But anyway, the people who will be watching literally on Twitch and YouTube. But anyway, this version of 50 Cent is nuts. And I don't see how he's going to be able to be an executive and be able to like work with all these different types of personalities and people and have all these different types of beef. The way 50 Cent going, he gonna have beef with everybody he work with. But anyway, let's get to the story. Um 50 Cent, he's talking about Lil Meech, y'all, and y'all know Lil Meech allegedly had a drug problem. But I'm gonna read this, man. I ain't too happy with it because this is a young man, um, and he's finding his way through, this entertainment slash music slash whatever industry that he's in. He said, okay, 50 Cent says, help him out, you guys. Okay, you knew that you knew what you were doing. You used them, and now you're not gonna be there for him. Shaking my head. Oh my God. And this is not the only thing. Hey, how you doing, Zayman? Zayman? Zamian? I can see you, bro. Or female, I don't know who you are. But I finally got my chat, at least on YouTube and Twitch, working. It's going y'all excuse me, it's gonna take a process for me to get it all done. And if you see me on any other platform, if I'm not responding to you, I probably can't see you right now. Donate 500. I hope you gonna donate 500. Hey, I forgot to put my donation thing up here. But I have my donation thing up here pretty soon. Pretty soon. Man, I need 500. You gonna donate that for me? Please do. But back to the story. Um, hey, Zamian, where are you watching on? Let me know what you're watching on. That way I can have an idea of what of who's watching and everything like that. And where you from? Let me know where you from also. All right. Now, 50 Cent is definitely attacking Lil Meech while Lil Meech is at his lowest point. I'm gonna show y'all this next little. This is Lil Meech. I don't know if this is recent, but definitely 50 Cent posted this, and man, it's telling. He said, "Dang, this is bad. You believe me now? Oh, now you want to believe me? Okay." And I'm gonna say this, man. You never want to kick a man while he's down. I believe these are old. I believe this is old. But this is Lil Meech, man. I guess checking in to a clinic. And the sad part about it is he's mad at whatever he's mad about or trying to make fun of whatever he's make fun of. But it comes off as a little bullyish. I perfectly understand what he's doing, but it's coming off a little bullyish at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I laugh at everything that 50 Cent does. I really do. But aim your aggression at the person you should be aiming your aggression at. And I just don't think it's a good look for people who are you doing good business with somebody like 50. And I don't know if 50 even cares about the business relationships over the personal relationships that he has with people. And that's a little scary. That's a little scary when you can put your personal relationship, your personal feelings and relationship before the business. Because even though 50 Cent is super successful at what he does, it does kind of make you think about doing business with him at some point. Will it all go sour? Because at the end of the day, you want to keep good business being good business. What's up, y'all? I can see y'all coming in. I can see everybody watching and everything. We are gonna get to some other stories also, man. It's crazy right now. It's a lot of stuff is going on, and I just couldn't make video after video like everybody else is doing. So definitely me going live is easier for me. But 50 to me is is losing a lot of uh cachet, losing a lot of respect as far as a hustler and a business person, because your feelings and your emotions are taking over part of the aspect of your business endeavors. I would have kept BMF going. I'm sorry. If BMF was making money and doing what it done, I would never have canceled BMF. But I can't speak on how 50 Cent feels about, you know, certain people, because Ross, I think, was messing with his baby mama or something, or I can't even remember no more. But he was really mad at Ross for a lot of things, man. And Ross and Meech looked out. Ross looked out for little Big Meech, and 50 got mad over it, man. Oh man, I just think being that petty. I mean, 50 has money and he has the connect, so he can be as petty as he wants. But it's just not a good look for people wanting to work, or him they wanting to build their empire, because people are gonna be thinking like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna work with 50, because at any point he could get emotional on me. So I just think this is one of those weird things, man. I don't know. I'm gonna go on to the next one. If y'all been under a rock, man, Young Thug is seemingly hitting. Man, I'm gonna tell you, Young Thug put this post out, man, but he seemingly hinting that Young Scooter was shot. The autopsy came back that Street got shot. Let me show y'all. This is Young Thug tweeting. Autopsy came back. Street got shot. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason I haven't posted all day today is because all this news was coming out back to back, and I didn't believe none of it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't believe any of it. Um, Not that saying that I'm saying anything was true, but I knew I couldn't keep piecing together pieces of a puzzle until I waited till later on. So, Young Thug and Future, uh, Future said, "I can hear you loud and clear, my brother. We got you, kid." He's talking about Scooter, but along with this, there was an update same day about young Scooter. Uh, the Fulton County Medical Examiner says no gunshot wound was found on the body of Kenneth Bailey, better known as Atlanta rapper Young Scooter. His injury was described as a penetrating wound to his right thigh that created marked blood loss. His cause of death is listed as penetrating injury of the right thigh. His manner of death is listed as an accident. So this is an official Fulton County Medical Examiner write-up paperwork. So I'm thinking this is and you can always get a second opinion by a different medical examiner and things like that. But there would be like, if he was close enough, gunpowder residue. If he was close enough, it would be, the burning, the singeing of the shell inside the skin, burn marks. It would be certain things that would tell you that was a gunshot. So we still need to see that footage. We still need to see that body cam of the police officers, because that's the one thing I think that will absolve the police from being accused of covering up something, because we know how these Atlanta police have been acting. And we don't, man, y'all know we black. We ain't trust no cops. We ain't trust no cops on no kind of level. But it does seem kind of suspicious that and kind of weird that Young Thug called out the police and said that he got shot. But here we are, the medical examiner. So I'm curious to see what y'all think about it, because I believe there's something they're covering up, but I don't know what it is just yet. And this case gets weirder and weirder by the day, because they were looking. I'm gonna play. First of all, I'm gonna play what Wack had to say about Young Thug. Y'all check this out. This crazy. This thing gets bigger and bigger every time. Y'all check this out.
Where he getting it from?
Yeah. I hope he ain't on no April Fools. He too grown for that.
That's why I told niggas, y'all gotta stop getting excited at dumb shit.
That's right.
Slow down. Where is it at? For him to know, that means it gotta be out, right? Where is that?
Exactly.
You talking about the paperwork, the medical examiner.
And why would he April Fools and play with that?
They think it's an April Fool's joke. What the?
First thing I said, okay, if it was real, he would just said it straight out. Police shot Scooter. He using where he did this shit when he first got out. He been playing, look, he gonna keep playing with these people. They gonna violate him. He did the shit when he went at Gunner. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's saying
what the, what Lil Baby say, whatever.
Whatever Wham say goes.
Yeah, whatever that, right? That's when I saw it, I'm like, bro, he ain't say the nigga name, this nigga playing. If the family would have had that, that shit be out everywhere.
That's true. So
Shit crazy. I know a lot of these people, we be wanting to look at them a certain way.
right.
A lot of y'all gotta realize they just rappers.
What?
You know what I'm saying? You can't look at a rapper the way you look at Elon. Everybody ain't Kanye. They just rappers. And if they get lucky and get a hit, because another nigga did a great beat and another nigga wrote the song,
Right.
and the label spent their money the right way, then they become something. But that don't mean they got the credibility to be believable when they talking about real shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just, yeah. Whoop, Thug, okay. I asked you in a minute, who is Thug? I'm gonna ask y'all, who is Thug?
A rapper.
I'm gonna show y'all the difference. That's all y'all got to say? Rapper?
That's it.
All right, watch this. Who's Jay?
And fashion designer.
Fashion designer.
Rapper.
Mogul.
Mogul. All that.
Rapper. You get what I'm saying? So y'all got to stop just giving everybody that same. You know what I'm saying?
Wack be talking crazy sometimes. What the?
You gotta stop doing that. And I really think he playing.
Wow.
Because ain't no way the family wouldn't have let that go.
Wow. Wow.
We got anything from the family?
No.
Nope.
All right. I
And
think
Ghost said he ain't seen that yet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right. I don't even know what kind of music that is in the background, but y'all get the picture. Even Whack 100 is saying that, you know, it's something suspicious about the saying that young Scooter got shot, when obviously the medical examiner made a statement, you know, and they put out the paperwork, I guess quick, so they would know, you know what I'm saying, this is a high profile case, so it's a lot of pressure for the medical examiner and the information to get out quicker, you know what I'm saying, since it's a famous person, rather than, you know, it just being, you know what I'm saying, just a random person. But this is the lady who allegedly did that call leading up to young Scooter's death. Y'all check this out. This is crazy, man.
There's a action. There's a reaction for every action. This is part A. You guys didn't have part A. You guys only had part B. And the narrative, it looks like I was trying to set this man up because you guys don't have part B. I'm giving you part B. I'm giving you what led up to the call. I was physically abused, so I called to protect myself. That's the issue. That's part A.
Crazy.
I never had any intentions to get anybody hurt. I was the one that was getting hurt. And I came here to say my truth. That's it. That's all. I don't want no clout. I don't want anything. All these troll pages. Y'all don't know me. None of y'all know me at all. At the end of the day, I'm a woman. And I was physically abused multiple times. There's a reaction for.
I'm gonna say this, man, and I'm not being insensitive to people who've been, you know, abused or whatever. Go to the cops if you have enough like time to call and make up this whole story about something that's going on that's not going on at that moment. Just go to the cops and, you know, have a statement, Like it's weird. Why would you SWAT him when you could just go to the police department and get a statement down, and they will come to his door and formally charge him or arrest him or whatever the case is. But this woman caused even more chaos than just whatever, what I'm saying, whatever, Scooter thought it was. And it's a sad situation. She didn't have to go there. I just think it's a freak accident, but at the same time, she is partially responsible for this man losing his life. Those scene of events, it probably wouldn't even happen if she would have just went to the authorities, if that's what happened to her. And that's why some people don't believe these type of women, because they do silly stuff. Why would you do that instead of filing a formal complaint? And then you file a formal complaint, you can sue him or whatever you can do after that. But it makes no sense what she's saying. I understand if that's the case. I want to be sensitive to if she got hurt or injured or whatever happened to her. But this is crazy. Like, people are crazy, man. Y'all check this out. This is her. She was on one of those shows. I don't know. Oh, Baddies. One of the baddies. Got into a fight.
We're gonna throw it over to Janisha, see what she got going on. Make sure y'all keep it locked. We're here at the Baddies Africa audition right.
Man, what does that guy got on? Oh, girl got on. What is that? That dude had on he had on ostrich feathers. Dude had on the ostrich feather. Oh, made a false call in on Scooter and got him killed. I know her voice. But anyway, the internet did the due diligence and found this girl, and it's a sad situation. It's a sad situation all around. Hopefully, this woman hopefully she's not, making stuff up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm very disappointed in the situation because it is. I ain't even gonna say no more. I ain't gonna say no more because I want to respect, you know what I'm saying, victims and stuff like that, because it's too much right now. It's too much. Now, next up, if y'all haven't been hearing,
oh, what's up,
man, 4PF, Lil Baby's clique, former, I guess you could want to call it crew or gang, whatever you want to call it. It says gang investigator Marissa Viverito shows wiretap evidence in court alleging proving that Lil Baby put bounties on people's heads. Y'all check this out. This is crazy. I just saw this.
Oh, what's going on? Man, like, come on, bro. You know what's finna go on. Like, how the hell you can? You know what I'm saying?
They ain't even like that, man. Them got tickets on a lot of these folks. I'm telling you.
We just heard somebody say these folks got tickets on these people. We know what's going on. First of all, who was that said that about the tickets?
Unk, the unidentified male that was being referred to as Unk.
And he's speaking with Mr. Sanders.
Correct.
And what, in your experience, do you know what tickets are?
A price on somebody's head.
What do you mean by what do you mean on somebody's head? What is that?
Like a bounty.
Okay. To have them arrested?
Harmed. Or killed.
And who were they referring to in that portion of the call?
They were saying that they had heard that Dominique Jones had tickets on a lot of people's heads.
Dominique Jones wanted to have people harmed.
Correct.
All right, moving on.
Oh, what's up? Oh,
And there you go, man. These Atlanta police officers they are trying their best to connect these rappers to these gangs and tying these gangs into these murders that are happening around the city. Um, I say if you're affiliated, man, y'all, you be careful. But I will say this: these feds and policemen and whoever else, they're because of what these rappers say and do on podcasts and then on record, they're getting these wiretaps. They also with the people who are getting arrested from these crews, they're becoming, snitches. So I say, man, y'all be careful, man. They for some reason these cops are able to get plenty of wiretaps and stuff. But I will say this: saying you got tickets on somebody's head don't mean you have tickets on somebody's head. He could just be saying that. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard to prove that you actually, unless like you give somebody some money or give them info pertaining to a specific murder or an event. It's very hard to prove that you put some bounty on somebody's head just because you put a bounty. I could say, man, I put a bounty on a ticket on his head. I'm gonna put a ticket on his head. That don't mean it's gonna happen or I've done it. You know what I mean? This is kind of weak evidence, weak sauce, unless they did something. So I don't put too much into it. But this Marissa Viverito, it seems like she's doing exactly what the other liar in the DA office, and I didn't know what he was referring to until I actually saw what I just played. So these DAs, the district attorneys, they're out